Guys, can you guess what film I've just seen?
Paul? Paul, where's all the toilet roll gone?
Mummy! Hey guys, and welcome to my world. So yes, for those of you who guessed, that's right guys, I have now seen The Mummy. And well, let's talk about it. Do I wear this for the whole review? So guys, I'm a big fan of the previous Mummy movies. That's right, IMHOTEP. But we have now seen, or now have, a reboot that has the task of setting up a shared monster universe with a female mummy. Yeah, take that, Wonder Woman. Oh, so hold on, guys. So The Mummy, we have some big faces in this movie, and I don't just mean the sandstorm. Wow, that was a bad joke. So we have Tom Cruise, we have Annabelle Wallis, we have Russell Crowe, we have obviously Sophia Butella. That's right. She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. That's not how you say it. She's not gorgeous as a mummified corpse, obviously. Hold on. I'm determined. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this right. Sophia Butella. I think that's right. You pronounce it like Boo Avenue, right? Yeah, ladies, I know my shit. Damn it, Paul. Stop being a typical guy. So Tom Cruise plays a typical guy, worrying more about being told he lasts 15 seconds than doing a job. But is he cool? In typical Tom Cruise fashion? Yeah. Is he a bit of a dick? In typical Tom Cruise fashion, yeah. But it's Tom Cruise, so you still like the guy. You sort of buy into him. You become invested in his character along the way. God damn it! So Nick, by accident, comes across the tomb of AHMANET. I think that's how you say her name. And I say it's a tomb, but it's a prison. Keeping evil at bay. You should know by this fuck off statue, okay, at the top of this prison, this tomb, it's like, I mean, let's be real for a second, okay? You come across a tomb, a prison of this mummy, okay, with this face outside. You ain't going in there. Come on now. I mean, even the sarcophagus that the mummy is mummified in has that face on it. Come on. But obviously we wouldn't have a movie if they stayed away from it. And well, they go in, they take the sarcophagus, and weird shit starts happening. And AHMANET, our mummy, is released. Now this movie, let's talk the movie. I wasn't really looking forward to this movie. The trailers didn't really do anything for me. It made it look like it was a terrible blend of action and horror. But the movie, well, I actually really liked it. I did. Yeah. So let's get into my positives first. So firstly, I actually found myself really liking the blend of action and horror. At first, it felt a bit mismatched, but you sort of, I at least became engrossed in it, and it made for some really cool visuals and brilliant action sequences. It really did. And the movie at points got a lot darker than I expected it, to be honest with you. I mean, I thought I was gonna go. I thought I was going to see a 12A because I turned around the other day and I was like, "Little man, what are you doing? Want to go see the Mummy?" And he's like, "Paul, it's a 15." And I was like, I looked at him like the Tomb. Now, beside it being quite dark, it does carry a lot of humour throughout. Tom Cruise had some great lines, he really did. And his timing in this was spot on. It really added to those lines he had. And he's got this sort of guy friend, this sidekick, I can't remember his name, but he was really funny as well. He was making me laugh. Other positives, other than the visuals, the humour, the mythology, okay? So if you haven't already seen my my Q&A, The Answers, go check it out. I'll link it here on the description below. But you should know from that video that as a kid, when I was younger, I used to be hugely into my Egyptian mythology and like seeing hieroglyphs, all that sort of stuff. So hearing things about ancient Egypt, all the gods like Set and all that, seeing the hieroglyphs, all that sort of ancient Egyptian stuff, I really bought into and I became really invested in, and it was really cool for me to see. So I liked all that aspect of this movie. Another positive for this movie is obviously it is setting up a larger universe, so there is a lot of Easter eggs in this movie. Dotted around, there's Easter eggs for a lot of monster movies and a lot of monster creatures that you're going to know of. I won't name the major ones that I saw because I don't want to spoil anything. I want you to see those Easter eggs. But there are stuff like skulls with like vampire teeth, stuff like that. So that is pretty cool to see. And you can really tell from the Easter eggs they put in that they're invested in setting up this dark universe full of monsters. So as a horror fan myself, it was really cool to notice all that sort of stuff. So props for them for doing that. Now for my negatives, okay? Yes, there are some negatives with this movie. It wasn't great. And the biggest one for me is actually, I've heard it's a positive for a lot of people. But for me, it is something, it is the biggest negative, and it genuinely annoyed me. Now, I get that Universal was setting up this dark universe. They're UDU. Boy, does that sound shit. Oh, it ain't no MCU or DCEU. They sound a lot better than UDU. But yeah, there's this scene halfway through this movie, okay, with Russell Crowe, who is playing Henry Jekyll. That's not a spoiler, he's playing Henry Jekyll. Yeah. Now, in a previous scene, they show a subtle snippet of Hyde, the character of Hyde, and the whole Jekyll side. So that was pretty cool to see, very subtly, just in a small segment. But then later on, halfway through the film, you get this sort of action sequence with Tom Cruise and Russell Crowe, and it was so over the top and so unnecessary that it took me out the movie. Because, I mean, this scene is happening while shit is going down with the Mummy, okay? So, I was fully invested in the whole AHMANET story and everything, okay? So you're seeing, there's me sat in the cinema invested in AHMANET and the Mummy, okay? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. Oh wow. And then it's cutting from that to this scene with Tom Cruise and Russell Crowe, and I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. I'm like, no! Fuck off! I'm here to see the Mummy, not Hyde. Shit! Okay? So yeah, it's cutting to and from Mummy things happening to Hyde things happening, and it felt very mismatched, and I wasn't buying into it. I didn't really expect to see that, so I went to this fully invested in experiencing the Mummy and them setting up the universe. But for me, they didn't need a big scene like that to set up this universe. You had that subtle scene, which was really cool. I was like, alright, Hyde's a cool character, Jekyll's a cool character, that's it. Didn't need to see any more. So for me, it just genuinely annoyed me, and every time it cut back to and from, it was just taking me out of the movie. It really was, okay? I was like, I get that they're setting up the universe, but it was so unneeded, and they dedicated like 10 minutes to this scene, and I was just like, I hated every minute I was seeing of that character when it was going to and from her. It was genuinely so unneeded. It felt very forced. It really did. Anyways, with that rant out the way, no more Paul Hyde, no more Mr. Paul Hyde, Paul Graham's World Hyde. Let's calm down and talk my other negatives. Now guys, you know I don't like my quick cut, zoomed in, fast paced action. Now as much as the action in this is fast paced, there's quite a few moments where the camera is super zoomed in, and I mean like you're looking at the screen like, what's that? or whoa, I can see your crow's feet. But genuinely, okay, so in the trailer you see Tom Cruise driving the ambulance, okay? That's a whole action scene with Annabelle Wallis's character Jenny, and she's getting pulled out the ambulance, okay? And the camera zooms in straight to her face. Okay, so you've got this action scene happening, and it's like wide shot, zooms in to her face, like this. Okay, it zooms in like this. Okay, guys, it goes. Yeah, imagine that on the big screen. It wasn't good. It really wasn't good. So yeah, I really don't like that when movies do that, where there's an action scene happening and you can't tell what the hell's going on. Yeah, I don't like that. I've had that problem with quite a few films recently. But other negatives, let's think. The way it ends, it's a pretty cool ending, as it sets up this whole arc for Tom Cruise's character. But in a way, it sort of lowers the threat that the universe has. Yeah, like, I won't spoil anything. I don't want to say too much without spoiling anything, so I've got to think of how I'm going to say it. But it lowers the threat that the universe, this dark universe, this monster universe holds, as in a way things can now be undone or changed. Don't really want to go too much into it or spoil anything for you, but the way it ends, as much as it was cool, it just lowers the threat that the universe now carries and the monsters now carry. So I don't know where they're going to go with that. So hopefully in further movies, they explore that a bit more and sort of don't take away the threat too much. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. I don't want to spoil anything. So overall, I actually really enjoyed The Mummy. It carries this dark tone with this mix of action and horror, which was really cool. And it's done a really good job at setting up this bigger, dark universe, in my opinion anyway. I know a lot of people don't really like it's getting a lot of negative feedback. But for me, I actually really enjoyed it. I mean, I did go in with super low expectations. But this film is a lot better than that Luke Evans Dracula. I mean, yeah, I don't even know if that's canon. And to be honest with you guys, I'm making my own canon. It doesn't, no, reboot it. I mean, this movie, The Mummy, wasn't great, but boy, I am excited to see where this universe goes, with the likes of Dracula, Wolfman, Invisible Man, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein specifically. I mean, I'm a huge vampire fan, so Dracula's going to be pretty cool to see if they do reboot it, but Frankenstein, with this action horror tone, this dark tone, because it can get quite creepy. Like the Mummy movie did get quite creepy. Carrie did. I understood why it was a 15. Let's put it that way. But carrying this this like mixture of horror and action, Frankenstein is something I am really looking forward to. I hope it's good. I hope this universe only gets better down the line. Because, like, like, the movies could genuinely be cool, specifically with Frankenstein. Like, I'm super looking forward to Frankenstein having that action horror tone. I mean, guys, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Like, can you feel the hype for this universe building? I mean, it's alive! It's alive! That sounded so much better in my head. But guys, have you seen The Mummy and what did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments section below. Also, was AHMANET the real mummy? Or was Tom Cruise the mummy? Dun dun dun! No, but seriously, let me know your thoughts of The Mummy 2017 down in the comment section below. If you haven't seen it, are you going to see it? Let me know down in the comment section below. Stay tuned for future videos. What movies have we got coming up? We've got Transformers coming up. Not looking forward to that. So we're going to go in with low expectations again. And we've also got... What else have we got coming up? I don't actually know what's... That My Cousin Rachel's out now. I might see that. I thought it looked... The poster makes it look scary, but then I watched the trailer and I was like, is this a romance? I don't actually know what the genre is for that film at all. But guys, let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. And yeah, guys, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See you later!
Mom, I found the toilet paper!
Guess who's back again. Guys, a big thank you to watching the video. If you liked what you've seen and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. And in the meantime, why not check out some of my other videos? You've got one here, you've got one there, and you've got one there. Guys, go check out those videos, hit subscribe, and see you in the next video.